Hello and welcome to Experiencing Love. I'm your host, Philip Jocks, and I'm so glad that you're here. Crispy, you joining today's episode? Come on. Hop up. Thank you. All right, well, welcome once again, everybody. As you can see, we do have our guest star, Crispy. Yep, good boy. And now I have to pet him. So, sorry, I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. So, anyways, I've had an absolutely wonderful day today. Yesterday was a bit rough. Yesterday I wasn't feeling at 100%, and I decided to have courage and do what I needed to do. And I had the conversation that I was honestly fearful of, that I was dreading a little bit. I said what I needed to say, and it actually went much better than I expected. Well, it went much better than I feared, but exactly how I expected. And so it felt good to have that conversation. And then today, I was feeling light because of it. I decided to go climbing. I did some errands too. And while I was just out, I made sure to be even more courageous, to say whatever came to my mind. You know, if I saw someone... Really, bro? When I saw someone that I admired or I thought that I liked something about them, I told them. I also talked to people that I haven't talked to in a long time and just connected with them. Stop it. Stop licking me. Thank you. Get covered, nerd. And it was just overall a day of connection, of joy, of happiness. And I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful that I had yesterday and that I had today so that I can appreciate both of them. Really, dude? Alright. Okay, good boy. I'm gonna put right there. So you could be in the camera view. You see that? People want to see you. Yeah, you're a cool dog. You're a dog with a blog without the blog. So, I'm really excited because I just got myself a capture card so that I can start recording from my Xbox. This is something I've wanted to do for so long, and for whatever reason, I thought it was a much more difficult process. I thought it was a much bigger process and it was more expensive to figure out. I thought just overall it's very difficult to find a way to record from different consoles, different platforms and whatnot. But turns out no, it's actually really simple, and I bought the one piece that I needed. I set it up. The setup actually took me a bit longer, but because of this, I realized that I believe this show will get a bit better because I changed around some of the settings in OBS, in the recording software. And so now it should be smoother images, and the audio should also sound better because I realized in certain videos the audio was almost echoing, and I realized many of the mistakes that I've made. And so in fixing them, I think this show, or just my recordings in general, will get better. I'll be able to start recording these games and just seeing where I go with all this, because I don't plan to stop this show. I don't plan to do anything different here. I just plan to do more. I want to record more and post more. Just, I don't have hours and hours of footage of me just talking like this all the time, and I don't want to just make that because I know that it's not exactly what people want, right? I could tell because I have the analytics, I have the retention. You know, just someone speaking to a camera can only hold people's attention for so long. For that reason, I want to mix some fun into it. You know, if I'm going to be gaming anyways throughout the day, I might as well record it. Maybe find some funny moments, some cool moments, share them with you all, share them online. Like, I thought about just making a second YouTube channel just to draw a line between the two. But anyways, all that being said, oh my gosh, you are one hairy boy. Why is all your hair falling out? And in my room too. Oh, you little fur ball. You could barely see him. I'm gonna move the camera. Look at this guy. Get a load of this guy, eh? Crispy, really? Really? You gotta give him the scratchies. Yeah, I let him stay for today's episode. I started recording, left him in my room, and it was like as soon as I stood up in order to get myself into that mode and I pressed record, he got up too from laying on the floor and said, I want to be in the episode today. And so here we are. Little goober, you're about to slip off my knees, dude. Yeah, you felt that too? Look up there. Crispy, do you have anything to say? Because I've pretty much recapped my day. I'm pretty much mainly just excited to start recording. Maybe you'll be here for some of those. What do you think? I do know immediately after this I'm going to be bringing the vacuum up to my room and probably vacuuming myself along with this entire area, dude. Oh yeah, you think you're funny? You think you're cute? Really? Do you believe this guy? good scratchies. I can't with him. Oh. Sorry, Crispy. Gotta get the thumbnail, dude. Gotta get the thumbnail. Don't know if you can tell. Those black shorts. You can barely tell on here, but... yeah, funny, right? You stepped in some grass outside. Wow, what a dog. You need to get brushed. I want to be completely honest right now about him and his state. It's fully on me. I know I should be brushing him, and I just don't. My own self-care can kind of be the same sometimes. So it's not personal. It's not against him. It's a me issue, skill issue, where I will sometimes take an extra day or two before I brush him. I brush my own hair, and I face the consequences because of it. Luckily, for all of us, he is such a cutie patootie that it's not that big of a deal. No, I will muscle through this hair, through this cleanup, if that means that I get to hang out with the big Crisp himself, the doggo of the century, my doggo. So anyways, I don't got much else today. I'm really just excited for the future. I'm really excited for what I'm doing now and what I'm creating. And I haven't felt like this for a while. I've been in a bit of a limbo recently. You could definitely tell. The videos just haven't been the same. I give myself permission for that to be the case. I give myself permission to not be 100% all the time, to not make the best work that I have all the time. Because if I'm constantly trying to make the best, or if I'm constantly trying to one-up myself, eventually I'll reach a ceiling that I can't surpass. And I've done that before. I've set my expectations too high and I don't meet them eventually, and that disappointment that comes from doing that to myself was enough to just get me to quit things altogether. I don't want to quit this. I don't want to quit making videos. I want to muscle through the harder moments. So in order to do that, I give myself permission to have off days. I give myself permission to have videos that I know won't do as well. I give myself permission to have moments where I just do something good so that I increase the chances that I have to do something great. You know, I often see these videos online of Alex Hormozi saying just how important it is to focus on volume, focus on quantity, pretty much saying that you should do so much of one thing that it would be unreasonable for you not to be successful. Whatever that number is for whatever it is that you're trying to do, you want to go all out. You know, he says it in the context of business, of sending emails, calling people, making posts, whatever. And I think it works the same for here. It's this concept where if I just keep recording videos and I keep doing it and I keep trying to improve little things, figuring out what works for me, what works for my audience, if I keep doing that, at some point I'll have made so many videos and spent so many hours doing this that it would be unreasonable for me not to have found a way to grow, to move forward, to create a following. Yeah, it'll take time and it'll take a lot of effort, but it doesn't matter so long as eventually I get there. And I know it's possible because so many people have done it before. So many people have come before me. There is a chance, there is a space, there is a reward for those who put in the work, who show up, especially when they don't want to. It's easy to show up when we're at 100%, but how many people show up when they're at 20? How many people show up when all they want to do is rest? All they want to do is sleep? How many people show up when they're ready to give up? Granted, I have this goal of recording every single day this year, and I know for a fact that I will meet that goal. I don't know what's coming after that. I don't know if I'll commit to another year of recording, or if I commit to, I don't know, a different 1 year adventure, 1 year goal. I do know that after this year, I will continue making videos. My hopes are that it'll be still pretty often, pretty consistent. I want people to expect that of me. I want to provide that for people. I also just leave that door open for fate, for chance to walk through so that something new can be born. I love this possibility that everything can change in an instant. Yeah, sometimes it's a little uncomfortable and sometimes I'm left sitting on the floor wondering who, what, where, when, why, if, how, but, and I'm excited is the point. This uncertainty, but confidence in the uncertainty is truly magical. It's going to be a good time. And that's where I'll leave this for now. I want you to be excited for your future too, because in the same way that I have possibilities open for me, as do you. You have the chance for some great stuff to happen because you keep waking up and showing up every single day. So keep doing it. Don't stop. Don't quit. When things get really rough, and I'm talking life-changing, difficult situation, when that happens, believe that the hardest crashes lead to the greatest of climbs. It's like a roller coaster. And the faster that you go down and the harder that you go down means you are just going to fly right back up even faster, even harder. So sometimes you have to let yourself go to that rock bottom. Learn the lesson that's there, because there is no rock bottom without a critical lesson. Learn the piece of information from that spot, the one that you can only get from your rock bottom, and use that to climb up so fast that it would be unreasonable for you not to succeed. You got this. You got this because you show up every day. You wake up every day. You learn every day. So I'm going to keep working hard to make sure that I can keep up with you. I'm going to keep working hard so that we can stand side by side together. We're a team, no matter how distant it may feel. You and I are together. I believe in you, and I hope you believe in yourself. So while we get there together, just remember to always fill up with the love. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I love you.